From the singers in just a few
Yes, but first we're going to learn about a really cool pet project called We Love Our Pets, benefiting the Oregon Humane Society.
And the author and photographer behind the book, if you will, is Charles Waugh. And Charles joins us this morning. You just told me a moment ago this is your third such project.
Exactly. I've done two other books of people and their pets. The first one was for Dove Lewis Animal Hospital. That raised over $34,000.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. And then the second one for Oregon Humane Society raised over $30,000 for them. And it was also called We Love Our Pets. And this is actually a copy of my second book that I have with us today.
Now, at first glance, I have to ask you, what is the trick? Because many of us have tried to get photos with children and pets, and it is chaos. What is the trick?
It doesn't work, Charles.
Well, the trick is being the special guy on the scene. Because I'm novel to your kids and to your pets. And anytime we see something that's novel, we focus on it, right? And so I get away with what you don't. Because as a mom, well, it's like as a husband, I photographed my wife for years practicing. And for the last, probably 10 years, every image I have of her is going.
The eye roll, sure.
Are you done now?
But Charles, tell us,
kids.
so this is going on, when is it going on, where is it going on, how do I get in the book?
Well, it's launching right now, and if you go to weloveourpets.org, there's a sign-up page there, has all the information, and the way it works is $200 to enter the project, and that gets you a full page in the book.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Plus
beautiful
they're
photographs.
picking on the poor little dog, plus a copy of the finished book itself.
That is stunning. Do you have any funny stories when you were trying to photograph? I'm sure
no.
you have
No,
tons of them.
You guys don't have any funny stories about guests.
Not at all. Have you ever, anything funny, any accidents, or have
Well,
you
yeah,
been
there
bitten?
was, my studio is all antiques and oriental rugs and classical music, very rich and elegant. And one dog snuck out in the foyer and left a reminder, if we might say.
He had been there, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
and we didn't notice, and so we all went out and walked around in it a while and tracked it. It was
True life.
It was a mess. Yeah.
You stepped in it?
No, I didn't. Everybody else, no, I wouldn't.
Do you have some
It was a mess.
Do you have some tips, because a lot of Christmas, holiday
Yeah.
cards are coming up. Do you have some tips and tricks for us regular folks to take photographs?
Absolutely. And now if you're working with your family, one of the key pieces is to have somebody else do it so you're in it.
Right.
Sure, yeah,
Okay,
right.
yes.
Right. And then what you want to do is get everybody as close together as you can. And what I always tell people is lean in, lean in, lean in, so that you have the heads and the faces close together.
Okay.
And then move in with the camera so you get the fill. Otherwise, and also a snapshot looks like a snapshot a lot of times because we just turn around, whoop, and,
Right.
Sure.
and there's nothing to it.
Well, it's getting into that season. A lot of folks will be shooting their Christmas card photos, right? Their holiday
Absolutely.
photos.
And we
so-
try to make that loud noise for my dog. She's really old, like bing,
Oh yeah,
or something.
and what you need to do is find something that your dog doesn't normally hear.
Okay.
Like in
So
my
look
studio, I go through a whole repertoire of different sounds because after about the third time of going,
Yeah.
they don't look at me anymore.
Could
They're
you
not
do that one more
interested.
time, Charles? That's not bad.
Again, weloveourpets.org. We can't wait to learn more. And let us ask you real quickly, how did you get started in this? Where did your love start?
Well, as far as portraiture and photography, my wife and I were on a vacation 20 years ago in the British Isles, and I had this little junky point-and-shoot camera with me, and I remember the point, I was in Oxford, and I held it up to my eyes, and I pushed the button, and the zoom went, and the framing, and I just went, oh, that's incredible.
Passion was born.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And then I drove my wife nuts for the rest of the trip saying, honey, just one more, just one more. So wait.
That's a rather simple story, Charles. You hit the button and the zoom lens went out and you were hooked.
That was it, yes.
I like it.
Well, thank you so much. Again, weloveourpets.org. Thank you so much for being here. And this is just
Thank
an
you.
absolutely
Wonderful.
stunning book. Well, we
Yeah.
want to hear more from these singers, don't we?
Beautiful. We do. Speaking of beautiful, what a sound. Let's learn more.